Okay, today I'm showing you an eBay auction I won from Panda Guys. This is a humans versus zombie player who his game kind of dissolved and he had a whole bunch of stuff. He was selling like 3D printed parts on stripes as well as the stripes which were connected to rapid strikes with 35 round drums. It was a great auction. I kept just missing out on all the weapons. However, one thing I won was all of his mod parts. When I mean all of his mod parts, it apparently is all of his leftover mod parts. And if anyone knows, just having this stuff shipped to you costs an exorbitant amount of money. Getting anything from Orange Mod Works costs you anywhere from 15 to 20 bucks if it's decent. And that doesn't include the shipping. Now, Orange Mod Works is decent with its shipping. If you buy over $100 worth of stuff, maybe it costs you $5, maybe it's free. But if you get something from overseas, like Blasterparts, this is a tuning kit for a hammershot. This will cost you $35 to ship it, much less the money that costs for the actual item. So just for shipping, and I got more stuff down here, I have four boxes just from Blasterparts. And you tend not to get grouped up shipping. Sometimes I'll do it for you. But if you bought those separately, just the shipping will be $140. And that doesn't get to anything that's in this box or what actually is in these items. Now this is a Rampage kit. Unleash Rampage Solid Kit for a Rampage. Unleash Solid Final Stage Kit for a Rampage, if I can speak English here. The metal trigger, which is kind of illegal. I may have to spray paint it orange, which kind of metallic orange would be kind of weird. But I'll mainly use the spring and the reinforced metallic catches and the stock catch, or at least the reinforced stock if I need to. And there's some extra silicone grease if you ever need it. So that usually costs about 20 bucks. This is kind of a full metal hammer shot kit. It's got the spring, it's got the metal trigger to it, and also the metal hammer, as you can see back here, the metallic version of that. A lot of people, there seemed to be some problem with it with some people, but it still costs you a significant amount for the metal. I'm looking 50 or 60 for that. This is a conversion kit for a Centurion. Yes, you can laugh. You really want to use a Centurion for elite darts, but hey, some people do. That's the conversion kit. And I think I have a Lumatron spring, which is a vortex weapon. I believe I'll have to look it up. Considering all the stuff I have, I don't have a Lumatron. I may have to go look that up now. So all that, what I've just shown you, is worth the price of admission, including this with a 3D printed hammer. And even with my chemo hands, this makes it easy to prime. You hear how strong that sounds. That's because I removed the air restrictor and it's got the hammer, the improved hammer shot spring in it. So instead of using the nearly new models, which was just using this spacer, which worked effectively to help me prime, this is priming easier than just using a slight spacer. And it's letting me use something that's letting me shoot somewhere in the mid 80s in terms of feet per second, along with the nearly new models 3D printed barrel. So now this is, honestly, I wouldn't sell this for anything less than $100 now, if I ever got around to it. Now, in addition to that, I am going to be so busy with all this stuff. These are additional, I believe, hammer shot springs. I have to go check on it. Yeah, additional hammer shot springs if I wanted them. More hammer shot springs. I think those also may work in side strikes or crossfires. This says long shot spring, but looking at it, probably something else is in here. This looks like it's something you may supplement a long shot with. Some of this might be mislabeled, not all of it. I believe this is a triad spring. It even tells you how to fix it. 3 AA battery cases. There's D to AA conversion. Let's see, sets. 3D printed couplers. I've got probably about 20 of just these, small to large, in addition to jolt couplers, the custom 3D Nerf style, probably is custom 3D Nerf missile holder, which will work with that smallisher I made. Just, like I said, it's an orgy of stuff. 3D printed barrel replacers that will work for some, this will work great. I spray painted one of mine orange, but I can put this in other guns on my Elite Alpha Trooper I've modded. Flashlight holder. I mean, it's just insane. I even got 11 strife motors. I have no idea what I'm going to do with 11 strife motors, but hey, it was included. More springs. This is a sling fire kit. if I want to improve it. There's some pieces in here which I'm going to have to read what exactly this is for. If you know what they're for, you can put it in the comments below and tell me what they might be for, and I will try and look it up. Screws for some of the couplers. But yeah, this is hundreds of dollars. You may be looking at this, that doesn't look like much. I'd pay $5 for that. Folks, this is like $15, $20 when I'm holding in my hand. These are mag releases for a Strife. If you want to know what that looks like on a gun, Nick DeRocco's item. So you can see right there, his is white. It makes the mags really easy to take out. But this is ridiculous. I could sell this in pieces if I really wanted to, and probably make, slowly over time, and probably make a profit of $200 if I wanted to. But heck, I'm not even here for the money. I have a job for that. Here we go. GoPro rail mount right here. Looks like it's 3D printed. Yeah, just ridiculous amounts of stuff. I'm going to be busy. I'm going to be putting a lot more, like I did